UGM warehouse storage facilities and CHB fabrication. Description of the project. The goal of the project is to construct a UGM warehouse storage facility for dry goods and construction supplies along with CHB manufacturing facility at a national highway, Barangay San Pedro, Puerto Princesa City, and Palawan with buildings A and B. Structure A. 1 unit warehouse with office and without office. 1 unit motor pool with comfort room. 2 units of elevated water tanks. And 1 fuel storage tank, diesel 1 dispensing pump. Structure B. 2 units CHB fabrication. 1 unit culvert and concrete post fabrication. 2 units staff house. 1 unit guardhouse, 1 unit 2-story office, and 5 units warehouse. Plan for Environmental Management is a document that serves as guidelines for measuring and achieving compliance with the project's environmental protection and mitigation standard, which are frequently necessary for project permit or approval. EMP refers to all files, including regulatory files and informational abstract about the environment. Commitment, policy, planning, implementation, and measured evaluation make up an environmental management plan. The international standard ISO 14001 outlines the precise requirements for a successful environmental management system or EMS. It offers a structure for organization. Rather than following specified environmental performance standards can follow. The ISO 14001 standard is significant because it establishes criteria for environmental performance through resource efficiency improvement and waste reduction, giving businesses a competitive edge and earning stakeholders' trust. Environmental science is the study of how human activity affects pattern and process in the natural environment. Environmental science and the field of EMS, human population and how environmental changes are impacted by population changes. Who are the main stakeholders of the project and process consultation conducted? The main stakeholders are William Arteng and Benito Arteng. Process consultant conducted by Reynaldo R. Villapuerte, a regional director, Buena Fee, Area Florido, Chief EIA Division, Attorney Roland E. Pay, an administrator officer, Dan Goodwin S. Borja, an officer in charge of the regional director EMB, Region AB, Mimaropa Region. What are the contents of the Environmental Management Plan for the project? The Environmental Management Plan, also known as the EMP, is a guide that can be used to measure and meet the project environmental protection and mitigation requirements. In addition, the EMP criteria must be satisfied before the project can be authorized or given approval. The requirements for this typically come in the form of preconditions. This affords those in favor of the project the opportunity to demonstrate their dedication to minimizing or offsetting the adverse effect the project reaction paper. ECC is important because the planned project or undertaking will not have a materially negative impact on the environment in the Philippines, according to its certificate. The ECC specifies measures and requirements that the project proponent must comply with both before and after the project is operational, and to decrease potential environmental problems that may have been detected in the future. J Marketing Corporation. Description of the project. The project is to build a J Marketing Corporation facility located at Porok 2M Calo, Core, JC Aquino Avenue, Orduha, Butuan City with the compliance of the following: SP Ordinance 5334-2017, EO 191, SP Ordinance 5445-2017, SB. Summary of activities conducted based on the stages of the Environmental Impact Statement. An ordinance regulating the use of plastic by products in Butuan City, prescribing penalties for violation thereof, repealing for this purpose SB Ordinance 5064-2016, and for other purposes, reads the Public Proclamation PPR passed by the City Council. It is the compliance with EO191. Their provision of segregation hints within the establishment for biodegradable, residual, special, and recyclable waste. Who are the stakeholders of the project and process consultation conducted? The J Marketing Corporation is a retail selling company, home and commercial appliances. The JMC specialized in affordable installment plans that allow every Filipino the opportunity to buy their own appliances. Their products range from home entertainment, kitchen and cooking appliances, fabric care, air conditioning, small appliances to basic home furnishing. The JMC carries trusted and globally known brands such as Sharp, Electrolux, Carrier, and equally competitive Filipino brands such as Condura, Fujidenso, and others. The stakeholders and the name included in the Environmental Clearance Certificate of J Marketing Corporation is Mr. Nelson Malyalos. The said clearance is compliant. What are the content of Environmental Management Plan for the project? To obtain a business permission, development permit, or building permit, existing and new project must have an environmental clearance. This is to make sure that environmental factors are considered as early in the development process as possible. Additionally, obtaining environmental clearance from the government is required to proceed with the establishment and modification of some projects. The DENR-EMB it's document that allows a proposed project to proceed to the product planning. First, the SP ordinance under this ordinance is the prohibited use of plastic. We all know that non-biodegradable waste is one of the problems when it comes to proper waste disposal. So we're glad that we have this kind of ordinance, especially for those who love nature and environment. This is a big help not only in the environment but also to us people and the community. The ordinance aims to reduce use of any kind of plastic as packaging material or container. Next is the Executive Order 191 is a provision of segregation bins with the established for biodegradable, residual, special, and recyclable waste. I think this aims to practice the proper waste disposal and to collect waste that can be used again or recycled materials. It is good to have this kind of ordinance where it will reduce waste coming from the household and other establishment. This ordinance is applied to all even in factories, restaurants, households, etc. We know that illegal dumping of waste is one of the problems that is still happening to these days. It is sad because these illegal dumpsters are so irresponsible and don't even know how they will affect the community and the environment. This kind of ordinance is important and must be strictly monitored.